Hello, Zimbabwe. Masquera say. I'm very sorry. In the last or in the previous broadcast, I don't know what was happening with my system. It was just quiet. So, can you please confirm if you can see me, if you can hear me? I don't know if you can confirm through the comment section if you can hear me or if you can see me. Please confirm if you can hear me or if you can hear me. So we had come with a very important issue of Advocate Nelson Chamisa, and he has managed to invent a new strategy, a strategy which nobody is going to discover how it works, how it works, how it works, can you please confirm if you can see me or if you can hear me? Please, can somebody confirm through the comment section if you can see me or if you can hear me? I can't see your confirmations, which means you cannot see me. I don't know what is happening. Maybe I need to investigate what is happening because I can't see anybody confirming. Can you please write a comment if you can hear me? Write a comment if you can see me. Yay. Nobody's writing anything. Okay, let me try to find out from my end. Let me try. Can someone write a comment if you can see me, please? I don't know if you can see me or if you can hear me. Can someone confirm if you can hear me? Okay, I'm trying to figure out if I can. Right. Okay. I believe that I'm live. I have managed to see whether I'm live because on the previous platform or on the previous broadcast, we had cut it short because of technical challenges and technical problems. So thank you very much for tuning in. And we want to talk about the strategy which Advocate Nelson Chamisa has managed to employ to make sure that it keeps ZANU-PF guessing, keeps ZANU-PF on its toes, because that is very important. Whenever you are in a struggle or whenever you are facing an opponent like ZANU-PF with so many devices at its exposure, you need to be strategic. You need to make sure that you are implementing strategic thinking and programs. So Advocate Nelson Chamisa has established a team or a group of people which is working with him. And that group has sort of replaced the actual or the usual structures we all know. That group represents the structures, but it is invisible. So he is using what he calls the root strategy, where you don't see how the roots are functioning, but you see the tree flourishing at the top. That is the strategy is employed. So this team, its work or its job is to gather information from each and every structure, from each and every grassroots. They have to gather information. That is number one. After gathering information, what they do is that they identify problems which are surrounding people or which are affecting people. After identifying problems, they go on to create or to propose solutions to the problems which have been observed. And they give these solutions to Advocate Nelson Chamisa and say, we have observed one, two, three, four, and we believe that these are the solutions. So they are like suggestions which they are giving. And this has enabled Advocate Nelson Chamisa to then come up with an informative position each and every time when he comes up to the people. And he comes, number one, with information of what is happening on the ground. Number two, the problems faced by people. Number three, he comes up with the solutions which are which are supposed to be introduced to make sure that we deal with those problems. And that is enabling him when he goes out to the public, is addressing the people, addressing the international community. That enables him to give a comprehensive and well-informed report. And the motive behind those solutions he is offering to the nation is well known. So you can actually see that this strategy is very difficult to understand because ZANU-PF does not know who is gathering information, who is giving these people information, who is doing what, who is telling the people, who is mobilizing people in the areas. They don't know. So this strategy is very effective and deadly, and it is going to cost the ZANU-PF a lot because we've begun to see them panicking and employing different violence strategies and so forth. So, number one, the issue is to have the bravery. He has managed to have bravery, the strength, and he has managed to shape up his character to fit what needs to be done. And as a leader, if you have bravery, if you have a character, the most difficult thing to deal with is a character because a character defines a human being, it defines a man. And the character of Nelson Chamisa of 2018 is now different to the character of Nelson Chamisa of 2022 to 2023 because this one is now difficult to deal with. You don't know what he thinks, you don't know how he is going to respond, you don't know how he is going to act. And that is very, very important because you make your enemies guess, and every time they guess, they make a wrong move. Every time they guess, they make a wrong move. So pataitamba tsoro pane kamwe kagame kainzi kupira, so kekuti unopira and somebody will believe that I've been given a benefit and then oro ona muna chinobuda bobo. That is how Advocate Nelson Chamisa is now operating. And you can actually see that he has managed to create a system where he believes in the people he is working with. He believes in those young people he is working with. He believes in that team. And he has empowered that team to do everything, every necessary thing on the ground. That team has been empowered. And they know what to do, when to do it, and why they're doing whatever they're doing. They are well informed. So they know the actual position of the party and the leader. Everywhere they go, that is the reason why you are finding out kuti kune tuapana tudiki. So you go to the rural areas, one sangane tuapana tudiki. They know Nelson Chamisa very well. Wakapeka t-shirt yako, Nelson Chamisa. They know him very well. And we have seen that that has created a different situation where the parents are now being forced to follow Nelson Chamisa because of their kids. Why? The idea is if your child desires to go to Victoria Falls and is asking, Daddy, why is it that we have never been to Victoria Falls? and you really want to take your child to Victoria Falls, but you don't have money. The idea which is being sold is simple. Vote for Nelson Chamisa and let the economy work. And that will make you have two benefits. That is to benefit from the economy, that is to take your kids to trips, to make your kids happy. So you can actually see that that alone will motivate even you to say, I need to vote, because now going to vote for Advocate Nelson Chamisa, you don't have to pay for anything. You don't pay for anything for you to vote for him. But you pay for something to take your kids to a trip. So you have to choose in between voting for Nelson Chamisa and be able to take your kids to a trip later, or to have your kids fail to go for a trip, or to have better life for good. So it is your choice. You now have an opportunity to choose amongst food aid and a better Zimbabwe, where you will be employed and you will be self-independent. Because the idea of ZANU-PF, they know very well that economically independent people are difficult to deal with. They are difficult to control. They have economic power to challenge them. So this is the reason why they are trying by all means to impoverish everybody, so as to try to control you through food aid. And Nelson Chamisa has realized that, and has set up people who are working to make sure that every person is informed about the importance of not selling out your birthright because of food. So that message has reached a lot of people. That message has reached a lot of rural areas, a lot of different parts, remote parts of Zimbabwe. And that is the reason why you have seen ZANU-PF very, very angry and fuming. And they are always speaking and talking about CCC structure. The question is, we are not in power. And you, Mimi, as ZANU-PF, you are saying we are going nowhere. So if you are going nowhere, why are you concerned about us having no structure? Why are you concerned? If you know very well that you are going to win in 2023, why are you concerned about us having structures? That is the very important question. So you have seen that the reason why they are pressuring to say, show us your structures, show us your structures. Here's the Congress. They want to identify who is leaking the information. They want to know. They want to know who is leading who and who is leading where. They want to know. So they have tried by all means to find out, but mnarungofamba zvake street, just like that. And you don't even suspect kuti munhu uyu ari kumhanya neinformation. I have seen vapfana maform 4 maform 6 vari kurana with very important information and propaganda murural areas, ekuti even ZANU-PF itself yakuzoona kuti aiwa, things have changed. They speak eloquently more than us. They are on the forefront more than us. Young people who are saying, Dara, this is what about our existence. We have a duty and we have a task to correct the narrative here. We are telling our parents. They've launched, the Operation Munhu Udza Baba Vako. Ini ndasinobeona ndakaiona kumusha. Operation Udza Baba Vako. Operation Udza Baba Vako, these guys, these boys, what they're doing is that, Ndara, you have failed to take us to university. You have failed to take us to school. Why is it that you are not keen to vote for change? Saka mimi Mdara, the issue is tichibuda munomba, we go and vote for change. And I was surprised to hear young people speaking about that. And I believe that we need to spread that munhu wese, fana wese, mwana wese, Operation Udza Baba Vako pekuvotera. That is how it is going to work in the rural areas, which means even mudhara wako ari more veteran, ari kufana kuoneswa kuti mudhara, you have been a war veteran for a very long time. What do you have? Nothing. Have you ever seen the Mnangagwa's juniors doing politics? No. Have you ever seen the Mtswangwa juniors doing politics? No. So imimi muri kunyengerera chii? What do you have to say, I have this? Who is paying for your hospital bills because you are now sick? Who is taking care of you because you are now vulnerable? Nobody. So, Team Zimbabwe, this is it. I don't know if somebody have any question, but I believe that this operation is a very critical and important. So capping up, and we need to give you the brief of this strategy. So number one, he has organized a team and he has established what he calls the root strategy. And the root strategy is whereby you deploy people who are undercovers, who are not known by anybody, who are sending certain narratives about your agenda. And these people are now everywhere across Zimbabwe, in the rural areas, in the WhatsApp groups, even of ZANU PF, they are there. So that is very important. And from that group, he has managed to establish the issue to do with problem identification, problem reporting, and solution finding. He has managed to empower that team to find solutions and say, these are the solutions, these are the problems, these are the solutions. Then his role is now to go publicly and tell the people about the motives of taking a certain strategy or adopting a certain strategy. Then that is done because you are going and saying, this is the solution. We are taking this route because of A, B, C, D. And he does have that capacity and that power. This is the reason why you see when he is speaking, the whole world listens. When he is speaking, everybody, including ZANU-PF leaders, they listen, they scramble to hear him. Kuti arumboti chiko, as if they want to criticize him, knowing fully well that this man is speaking sense and is talking sense. But because they are in fear to lose their feeding troughs, that is the reason why some of them, they are pretending as if they still want the adala. But the honest truth is that adala pasina chawa achadiwa. So Team Zimbabwe, let's register to vote. Let's make sure that we are prepared for change. Let's make sure that everything is covered, everything is set. And 2023, we need to bring this change. You don't pay anything for you to register to vote. You don't pay anything for you to vote. So it is your responsibility. It is your choice to change Zimbabwe. Usasaririra vamwe pavanoenda kunochinja zvinhu. Unozwa kuti zvimwe zvinhu hazvidi kumanikidzirwa, so zvinongoda iwewe wega to just go and exercise your responsibility, exercise your power. That is, your power is in the ballot. So we are coming again live with other programs because we have a lot of issues to do today. We have a lot of issues to cover, stories to cover. And I hope that we will continue to talk to you. We will be able to continue to talk to you. So long we are alive, so long we are there, we will be coming here live and direct, speaking to the people, talking to the people, updating you about what is happening and what needs to be done. So at this juncture, make sure that you have subscribed, make sure that you have shared, make sure that you have liked this video. So you don't lose anything by just liking, you don't lose anything by sharing, you don't lose anything. So that is what is very important. Tonight at 7 p.m., I am hosting Advocate Rusere, and you must not miss that platform or that episode in that program. At 2 p.m., I'm hosting another young person. So be there. So those programs at 2 and another one at 7. Let's meet there.